Hello friends, welcome to my channel here at Techies. This is our reactjs tutorial part 2. In this video, we are going to talk about components. So first we can start from what is component. The components are the primary building block of user interface. It is the core principle for all UI related application. And then component can controls the part of the screen and also it can be reused whenever it is needed. So that means each and every component is created for the specific functionality. Their size may be smaller, higher, but the thing is it can be reused in the multiple places. For example, you can just consider one menu. For the menu, we can create one single component. So that component can be used in the multiple places. So the same way for the pop-up, we can have one component. The same component we can use in the multiple places. Okay. So next we can see what are the different types of components available in React.js. The first one is functional component. This is the modern approach and mostly used. And the second one is class components. In our video also I'm going to use the functional components only. So next we can see how to create the component. So this is my created application and inside the source I'm creating a new folder component. And here we can create our first component. A new file. I am providing the name is menu header. The file extension I am using JSX. Okay. So next, as I mentioned, we are using a functional component. So let me have one small function. In this function, we can provide our component name menu header. So inside the function, we can return the HTML element. Okay. So we can give one div tag. Okay. Finally, this component should be imported somewhere. So make sure we need to export this one. Export default and name menu header. That's it. So next we can use this component in our app component. This is our base component. Already we have one h2 tag. So before that, I'm including this menu header. You can select this one. Once we selected, it should be imported. Okay. So now we are getting one error. Okay. The reason is if you look at here, it's saying the JSX expression must have one parent element. Okay. If you look at here inside the return section, we have two elements. One is our menu header and another one is h2 tag. Here the thing is we can have the multiple elements, but it should be included one of the parent element. Okay. For the parent element, we can have the div tag. Okay. Now if I just moved here, the error will be resolved. Okay. And another approach, if you feel you don't want to use any div, we can use the empty element also. We can use like this. It should work. Okay, let me save this one. Let me save this one. So now we can verify whether it is working or not. Let me run this application npm run dev. Okay, our application is running. The port number 4200. If you look at here, our application is running. So let me include some content in our menu header side. I just added one empty div. So here I'm just including one h3 tag. My first React app. Let me save this one. Now if you look at the UI, we are able to see this one. My first React app. The text is coming from our header component. Okay, it is working fine. The same way we can create the multiple components based on our application need. For creating the component, we have one more way. So like we can use one of the extension for React. Basically, it will provide some intelligent support. Let me show you that. Just to go to the extension and search like react, and this one simple react snippet. Just install. Okay, now it is included. So the same way I'm creating one more component. The file we have to create it manually. App footer. The same extension we can use JSX. Fine. Okay. So here we can use like SFC. You can see like stateless function component. Once you selected, then we have to provide our component name. App footer. Okay. Whatever name we have provided in our function, it is automatically exported. So finally, we can return like 2026. Okay. So finally, I'm going to use this component also in our app component. After this h2 tag, let me use app footer. Now, if you look at the UI, okay, fine. Now we are able to see the copyright text also. It is coming from our footer component. Here, the very important thing is whenever we are creating the component name should start with capital letter. Okay, that is the mandatory thing. Okay. So now we are in the end of the video. Still, if you have any doubts or clarification, please post in the comment box. So in my next video, we can see how to transfer the data from one component to another component. Thank you. Thanks for watching.